Hello, Littles University Scholars. We're so excited to have you back this month. Our amazing partners at the Harford County Education Foundation brought us a really special book this month. So a big thank you to them. So grab your book, and you may have what we call a board book, or you may have a book with soft pages, because we did our best to just get as many of our scholars' books as we could. So you might have one that looks a little different than mine, but this is mine. I have one of the board books from our partners at the foundation. And the title of this book is The Little Mouse, the Red Ripe Strawberry, and the Big Hungry Bear. And the title of our book is on, does anybody remember what this is called? The cover of the book. And then if we flip it over, we have the back of the book. And then here, when we turn it sideways, we have the spine or the bind of the book. And then, even if you have a board book, we still call these the pages. And on the pages, we have our words and our illustrations or our pictures. So let's go back to the cover of the book, and down here at the bottom it says by Don and Audrey Wood, illustrated by Don Wood. So if it's by Don and Audrey Wood, that means that they wrote the words, and illustrated by Don Wood means that Mr. Wood drew the pictures or drew the illustrations. So when we open this book, our board book copy, it goes right into the story. And one of the things that my little and I found very fun about this story is whose perspective the story's written from. That's a big word. Have you ever heard perspective? Another way to think about that word perspective is from the view of, or from the viewpoint of. So with this story, we thought it was really fun that it is written that it's from the reader's perspective. So you as the reader are kind of telling the story. Isn't that neat? And the other thing that my little and I were talking about just this morning was, are we talking about this from our own personal perspective? Or, going back to that title, are we the big hungry bear? What? That just blew our minds. What do you think about that? Whose perspective could this book be written from? Is it ours as ourselves, or is it ours as the big hungry bear? I want you to read this story with your special friend, adult, your sibling, your neighbor, whoever you like to read your Littles University's books with, and then put in the comments, whose perspective do you think it's from? Is it from yours personally as the reader? Or maybe are you taking on one of these characters' perspectives or point of view? And then tune in next month. And actually, you know what? I just remembered, it's June, so we'll probably take a little break for July and August. And then we'll come back with our amazing partners at the foundation, the Harford County Education Foundation, when the school year starts again. And any of our littles who are younger than 5 can join us. And it's actually up through the age of 5, grown-ups who are with us can join us in registering for the next book from our Littles University. If you haven't registered for school yet and your child is school aged, please call your home school as soon as possible to get that registration information in. They use that in order to determine staffing for our pre-K and our kindergarten and really any age range. So if you're new to Harford County and registering in this system for the first time, make sure you do that as soon as possible. Don't wait. We want to make sure we're ready and prepared for your little on the first day of school. So have a great rest of your evening, and I look forward to sharing more books along with our partners at the Harford County Education Foundation for our Littles University Scholars.